Good morning and welcome to the 10 a.m. daily weather brief. Starting us off, we'll take a look at the current radar out there, in which, as of some of the most recent scans, we do have some light showers continuing to push eastwards through the region, and the general storm motion looking to be northeastwards. These showers do look to be light and do look to be diminishing as they are pushing closer into the area, so potentially expecting a few drops here over the next couple of minutes, but nothing that should be problematic at that. And then as we take a look at the week ahead, we'll see that a slow-moving cold front, of which we are seeing some of the impacts of right now, we'll have that cold front pushing through from the west and moving and somewhat drifting through the region by Tuesday. And that boundary is going to act as the main focal point for our upcoming showers and storms as we move over the next day or two. And that front is expected to waver kind of both north and south across the area with time, so that does introduce where a bit of uncertainty works its way into the forecast as of the exact location of that convective activity. But for now, expecting to see scattered showers tomorrow with a better chance of thunderstorms and developing showers tomorrow evening into Wednesday morning. As we move into the later half of the week, our focus is going to be more so on daily isolated thunderstorm and shower chances driven by the daily heat of the day or the heat of the day. We'll see temperatures climbing in and just above average for this time of the year, pretty typical of some midsummer weather. And when you combine that with the high humidity, we are expecting to have a muggy stretch of weather to round out the next 7 days ahead. Overall, high pressure going to be moving into the area, is going to limit large-scale convective motions, but again, that daily heat of the day combined with any sea breeze activity is going to be enough to act as a focal point for some convective activity. So overall, an unsettled beginning or front half of the week, but as we move into midweek and to close out the work week ahead, we'll see those daily rain chances being the main highlights of our daily risks for the next 7 days or so. I'm taking a look at the 24-hour forecast here, seeing reasonable rain chances for a majority of the daylight hours of today. We'll have broken cloud cover with the chance of some rain and even a rumble of thunder coming through. Temperatures do look to climb into the mid-80s this afternoon. However, depending on how many breaks in the clouds we get, could see those temperatures overperform and climb into the upper 80s this afternoon. And then looking at a muggy day overall with winds out of the southwest, 10 to 15 knots, looks to stay consistent with some slightly gustier conditions on the earlier half of the day. We're climbing out of that time frame, but those gusts do look to hang out in the upper teens before diminishing off as we move into those evening hours, of which they do look to turn light and variable and ultimately switch out of the northeast on the backside of that front by tomorrow morning. And to accompany that frontal passage, we'll also see the chance of some low-level cloud cover building into the region as those temperatures do fall with the surplus of moisture in the area. Now some slight changes here for the short-term forecast over the next 2 days or so. On Tuesday, looking at partly to mostly cloudy conditions, seeing a slight chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Again, kind of driven by the heat of the day, a high around 81. And then Tuesday night, mostly cloudy conditions, and we do see slight chances of showers and thunderstorms, a slight reduction in overall probabilities there. Low coming in around 74 degrees, and then Wednesday, daily rain chances once again, partly to mostly cloudy, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, seeing a high in the mid-80s for Wednesday. And that's going to bring us on to our 7-day forecast for the week ahead, seeing our highest chances for rain this afternoon. as we move through the day today with temperatures in the mid-80s. Tuesday, slightly cooler conditions with some elevated precip chances once we move into the evening and early morning hours of a Wednesday, seeing partly to mostly cloudy conditions overall. Temperatures rising Wednesday through Friday there, and we'll continue to see that trend as high pressure builds in over the southwest, bringing in southwesterly flow, and we'll see that those daily rain chances as that overall southwesterly flow is going to be transporting plenty of moisture across the area. We'll see partly cloudy skies for Thursday and Friday, allowing that sun to get to work. And then by Saturday, temperatures still slightly elevated, but generally around where they should be this time of the year. And again, continuing on with those daily rain chances to close out the full week ahead. That's going to conclude the 7-day outlook. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, and we'll be back tomorrow at 8:15 with the daily weather operations brief.